So here they go with this damn fear mongering. And it just been so hot in this house. It's almost like this is like some type of either somebody tried to feed something to someone to get sick. This is like some dirty like bomb or dirty somebody trying to give somebody like HIV or something. Or this is like them trying to force the symptoms of what do you call it? Like menopause. Okay. There's some entity or something out here that's upset because they can't do something with somebody or I don't know. Right. But I could tell when my body, oh, somebody screaming. I could tell when my body is fighting off something. You know what I'm saying? There could be also something like a strange incident with that wolf where something could have been produced. Somebody's like leasing out somebody's womb or something. Um, Somebody's leasing out my womb, or they think that that's what they because a lot of this stuff be when I be talking, I ain't just talking. They either somebody was doing this in the past, present, or future. They're not doing it to everybody, but there's just one person or some people. It would be so-called unbelievable, but people know that it's going on or that it has going on. So, like I've been getting like a flood of stuff. I feel like a lot of times, like when it comes to online entities, they say people make the world go wrong, but the world ain't even thinking about the stuff that people thinking about unless the world is just feeding you back something. Or these are people that fed off the world card energy, and because you've done that, if you connected to the internet, if they got these people connected to the motherboard or to the internet, you're just doing what you basically asked for. Who you getting mad at? I'm saying, I'm just trying to figure out because I don't fear any disease or anything on this planet. You get what I'm saying? We got IP address here. So I don't know if somebody was like, oh, no way, this person is gonna be having this or something like this. And then they said, no, well, we could take it and put it somewhere else or something so that they could try to get me sick or something because I'm producing something. These bitches, anything I'm doing or being done to me, these bitches are jealous. You jealous because scientists want to have another go around to test on me so they can make something for y'all to heal you, and and you jealous because and that's why I was just thinking about manifest destiny on being she didn't give it enough, and if she's manifesting for something for herself, what the fuck you mad for? But something about some DNA in reverse. Okay. Also, I was getting like Hamas is lying about where somebody's originates, something like this could even be a whole group of people. They play too much. Okay. Whatever this is, because I told you, God said you got to be like a child to enter. That's inquisitive, speaking the truth without being afraid. Kids will tell you the truth. It don't say being childish and ignorant and dumb as a bag of rocks and getting so many blessings, and then what you do with the power or the energy is try to harm innocent people that you're jealous of. You're gonna have your day. Just wait. Cause I feel like a lot of people handle this kind of stress some other kind of way, but all right. We got goo or good here, but I want to say goodbye, but somebody might be into like the partying lifestyle. Yeah, living in the moment. Okay. Somebody could be busy trying to make people sick or something like this. Um, something like that. Okay. This hello from the other side, like these people will like send music towards you that remind you of them and stuff, in ways to try to get back in your energy energetically or something like this. But whatever they was trying to achieve right here by using this blue air, or one of these people that was taken by these blue people and raised or manipulated to go against their parents or to do things to their actual parents, like I don't know, we got emotional pain in reverse for this astronaut. Whoever this older gentleman is, this could be like an older version of this male or my masculine. I don't know. This remind me of that coach at my daughter's school. Somebody expecting somebody to sit at their table is maybe not going to happen. All right. The person is not happy about it. Because not only did some of these people, like some of these people presented themselves as like 17-year-old kids, but they was actually really older, like vampiric energies. But by this time, like years after high school, we in our 40s and 50s, these people look like they like in their 60s or 70. They like, because they went against God or something. So we got somebody in the courtroom or something trying to make, I told you, somebody's trying to fight like, why did you lie to us way back then? And so somebody trying to make it like, say somebody lied and said you gave them, that word, okay, the 3-letter word. You just didn't have it all this time. Okay, somebody's trying to like, oh no, every doctor lied to you on all them reports when you got them full panels. Somebody manipulated the paperwork. It's just like, that's just what this is. These people play too much with people's lives. But maybe, like I said, you're not concerned or something, because nobody got to go around here talking about, I'm the this, I'm the amethyst prince, I'm the this princess or whatever. And some of these are little spell curses, like you accept these things and these people feel like they own you, and I just depend on God. So I don't know what else to tell you. I'm so sorry that people could be panicking, or they was acting like they was perfect families in these churches, but they was doing wicked stuff in the background, and this your time to pay for atonement, or your time to pay or something like this when you be judged. I don't know what to tell you. So like, I'm not afraid of getting anything in this body or something like, but I feel like this is some type of fear mongering or something. And people are mad because somebody really is like resilient. They really are not fearing what these people are doing. They really, they get mad about this too, y'all. I can't, you know, somebody's looking for that perfect thing to do to you or to me or whoever this is, to get some kind of win or something. But I'm definitely fighting off something. I was picking up like, what is this or whatever, because this was happening to me a lot, probably like 3 years ago or something like this. But tonight, I noticed the last couple of nights I had to take that damn wig off my head, wake up because it's hot, but the temperature is very strange in the house right now. I think also somebody's trying to manipulate like body odor or something like this, because you wake up sweating. Like, for some reason I cannot find my deodorant. I took a shower today, but I didn't put deodorant. I can't find my deodorant. It was around here somewhere. Can't find it. It's like bitches risking their life to come in another female's house because they know that like a werewolf or something is sneaking around. I don't know. And I guess they might come in your house and move stuff around or something. Like, I don't know. Yeah, somebody might want to have a truce with you or whatever. Because I almost feel like somebody convinced a masculine to trick you or beguile someone, or they were beguiled, okay, a long time ago, into like being with you, but like skipping out on that for something else, like tempting. All right. Somebody can't believe, you know, something like this. But it could be like punishment for the werewolves too if they were trying to use someone that they're trying to say, yeah, this is the truth. They're saying that you're not something and you are, or so that they could just dismiss it and steal strange babies from you. Like somebody's doing something like this, okay? And this is putting a curse on this whole group of people here. All right. We had to remember that. Twilight made wolves look, you know, spiritual or, excuse me, having something to do with Nathan Americans. Somebody damn name is Nathan. But this is actually the devil aspect. So when I say if somebody's like half and half or the lion and the wolf, it's because somebody could have that in them. Half devil, half God. Um Somebody's trying to hide something. It's like, okay, so somebody like, oh my God, you're this. Oh, and you're having that kind of baby with this DNA? Because somebody did something with some DNA in reverse. Um, Somebody's like, okay, but something is very important if the two are together. Like I told you, these are also ravenous peoples or beings. I think they could do whatever they want. Um, these people that can't take the truth or try to manipulate everybody's reality or everybody's mindset, you know, because of their own belief, but you can't have your own. It's things like this. Or these particular people that feel like because you've been able to trick a whole bunch of people, like something, like you met your match or something. Somebody's met their match when it comes to some type of manipulation that they're doing. And I told you this person could be feeling ashamed or something like this. Right? It's kind of weird to be somebody that speak on stuff, but you will die on what the fuck you saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, just to let you know that I really 100% don't think that I'm bullshitting people on this channel with what I'm talking about. You know? But the thing is, there's a higher power saying that somebody is not here to die. This is also some kind of tradition of these people that want to uphold these wrongful beings or these wrongful leaders or my feather or my father or my mother in them and whatever they started or something. Is like, your thing is over, man. Like, I don't know what to tell these people. I'm kind of glad that you tried to, like, stop me or something like this because it just gave me a little bit more time to have to learn some things. Okay. Yeah, we got the Four of Cups here. With this fire intuition energy, somebody wanted to try to play with your womb or my womb and create something and then put it in their womb. This is not a fantasy. This is what people are doing. Without a doubt. Okay, bitch, you're gonna burn. Yeah, this is somebody that did something to a Queen of Wands, but this person is just a frog. And this oppression is about to be over for a certain masculine. All right, there's not going to be any more sorrow here. There could have been also something about this person being with this, like a porcupine energy, somebody that just kind of sluggish, mind their business, but they will put them little spurs out, even though the porcupine, no, I think the porcupine can be, but you know, they got them hedgehogs, okay? This kind of look like a hedgehog. But somebody might be calling you like, oh, you don't have no gifts or whatever. You're just a little hedgehog or something. Because the hedgehog, I don't think that is really sharp. But maybe somebody's not a hedgehog. Somebody's a porcupine, right? You're just starting out using your gifts, okay? Some people come over by you doing something stupid. You just shake your body and these things just go out on these people or something. You know, this could be somebody learning how to use their dark side to protect themselves from witches or something like this, okay? And maybe this Empress in reverse. Somebody need to protect themselves from this person. Okay, while these people get this tower. With this whale, this dead whale. Or like I said, this could be Diana Wells working through people. Because people that's supposedly dead in the industry, they have created their own little teams and cliques and gangs and stuff too. Yeah. So we got the Six of Wands with the lion here. Is getting the victory over this person of Wales. And there's something is not complete here. The details are hidden about some type of game and somebody using science in reverse against the sun. Okay. This swiftness energy could be, you know, like I said, one of these young stars or something. Because, okay, I know what this Gemini did. Because this Gemini, this Gemini and this kindred energy, they're both on this shit, man. There could be an air between me and this Gemini or something. But it's almost like these people try to hide the fact that they got a tremendous amount of pups or babies or seedlings or something like this out of me. But they gave the game to this girl in Georgia. Or they gave the recognition to somebody else, so that they don't have to support or protect the mother of whatever these children is. Something like this, okay? Yeah. Somebody could be trying to, go back to the old way and set the record straight or using energy. Whatever this is that these people doing is not going to be birthed or they're not going to be able to continue to do it. Chariot in reverse. There's something else going to handle these people. Something else has to. Because this Aquarius star energy, this girl and this emperor, if this is like somebody's dad or my dad and this best friend, or they feel like they're more affluent together. This could also be like people that feel like people that don't work 24 hours a day. They're not always working, always talking about I'm working. My girl, I be working my finger to the bone, working. I'm working in the field, working in the field. If you ain't working like they working, that's how my grandma used to say work. Working, okay, then you're a piece of shit or something like this, okay? They want to be with you, okay, or tell you which way you should go because you're not doing what they're doing. And if anything, it's proving who is a queen or something and who these bitches ain't, okay? Because it's something that somebody can't fake. It's something that, I don't know, it's just something that's going to be, somebody's about to have a soft lifestyle or something. I don't know. Okay? Yeah. Like, the reason why these people are cursed with that work ethic is not even really the best thing. You should be able to balance it out. But, or they feel like people that got to stay at home and live off of another person, like it was a joy. That you got to be a 30-year-old woman and you realize that everybody in your family and this person dusted away all these gifts that's for you, and you're supposed to be a billionaire and all this other stuff. And these people's jealous of that. So they dusted away everything and say, oh, look, bitch, get your lazy ass up and work. When these women have dedicated their lives to being with a person, they didn't think that, they were thinking, hey, we're planning for I'm saving up to plan for our retirement. I'm gonna retire or something. And then you got fooled by these family members or something to go tricking off or something, and you want to come back and you're gonna think you think that these women are worthless because they're not walking around here with these bags and these lace fronts, and they're not walking around with this certain kind of attitude. Excuse me. And so you want to, and you spent time with bitches that got their own money. So you want to try to come back and you don't even value this person the same. At first you were okay with doing this, and now you got a problem with it. You don't see why you should be taking care of two people or something like this. After she 50 years old, and then you done used her womb and all her shit up for your own other world with your treasonous ass and your family that's about to fucking die. So I can live, motherfucker. Because if y'all just coming at somebody like me, I don't do nothing but tell the truth, motherfucker. If you don't like the truth, get your ass on up out of here. All right? So this is something like that, okay? Um, and then the woman and paid all her dues in this situation, and then you find out, well, I might have to do something else. Oh, just go get a job. Yeah, so I'm 50 years old, so I can work for 30 years somewhere, and or 60 years somewhere else, and then try to hope that after that I'm gonna get Social Security, which might not even be a such thing back around that time. You know what I'm saying? I cannot. This way, these people, that means these people are not business minded, business savvy. They're not resourceful or anything. That's like treating your prize cow like not saying that I'm a cow, but like a piece of shit, but you think that you about to, you won one time, so you like, no, my cow is a prize cow. They want to see her back here at the county fair next year, but then this year you let her have to sit in shit all the time. She got sores all on her body and all this other shit, right? Okay. And then, you leave the cow all shitty, and then a week or two before the festival start, you want to try to patch up them cuts and clean up the cow and try to, brush it real nice and everything. And people could tell that you have not, the spark is going out of the eyes. The cow didn't do it to itself. They could tell you've been mistreating the animal, and the animal ain't gonna win now because you got too prideful and egotistical, or you thought you got another replacement, but God was only gonna give you one of them cows your whole life. You didn't even really deserve that. And because you was being good to the cow the first time. That's why in India they worshipped the cows. Or, there's some repercussions to fucking with certain cows, or in certain cultures, in certain places. You see what I'm saying? So again, we got a high priestess with bad health. And somebody could have had this person bent up. Okay. Yeah. Something like this. I don't know what this is in this person's uterus area. Okay. Especially with this red hair. But this person tried to come do something to this cow or pierce this cow. We got this blood up here, and we got this vulture or this parakeet. This is a copycat. This is somebody that's like, I need to get back into the Empress's energy. I'll do anything. They'll try to defile you, soil you or something, so that your intelligent, like God is wasting this intelligence, can be used by this person. There's a man in reverse, some cherubim with this person, with this man. This woman could have did something to this cow to pierce this cow. Okay, and there's two little baby cherubim here. One is a devil, and one is something else here. A cow, okay, a cow, lion, something, and these two are in reverse here. I don't know why I kept on picking up on something about like a death ritual. Like these people be like, okay, you could come over at 5 o'clock and do a death ritual on the twins, or you could come over at 5 o'clock and do a death ritual on my 15-year-old. And it's like they're killing these people, bringing them back to life or something like this, and then like covering it up, or I don't know, it's something weird like this. Like people take their children to these people to do this thing to them. And then it's freaky because it's almost like they bring them right back home or something. Like hours later, like nothing ever happened. I don't know what this is here. But it's something about this bloodlines, sacrificing one bloodline for some bloodlines. But all of this shit is in reverse. It's about to make the earth sick. It's about to make our world sick. It really is. Or your world, or whatever this is. It could be also having something to do with India with these red elephants here. These bloodlines could be people that preserve that don't remember or don't know something. They don't know something, or they don't remember something. But the only thing, the cow is here. Because I'm telling you, something bad health went back on somebody else. Somebody else is getting healed or something like this, okay? Damn, somebody could be sick. And then we got a bad heel. This could also be somebody's like Achilles heel or the heel of their foot. Like if somebody keep running up on somebody, like they're not going to be able to walk or something. Somebody about to have to be sat down so somebody else cannot be getting sick because this person is making somebody sick. It ain't like, oh, you make me sick. These people make me sick. Somebody was literally trying to do this, okay? Because this is like somebody's been taking on the sins of the family lines or these bloodlines because somebody keep on changing some. Oh, I feel like something in my nose. Something keep. I said something keeps changing somebody's information in the family room. This could be a father that sacrifices the child over and over again, or a fake father, or a plant, or a robot that's programmed to sacrifice the child, or their pathway for other people in this familial or communal something here. Okay, but something is written already that somebody is some a red dress or something could be significant or a different color dress. Somebody heals them their self. Okay, they put in the upright this couple, this JJ. This could be this Janice and this Gemini or this whoever this is. Okay, somebody is in bad health, but they keep on writing it wrong, or say I'm the one that's sick, or I'm the one that got to get this testing done, or I'm the one something like this. But somebody else ain't even in the family, first of all, and second of all, like something is weird about this. Like these people aren't even in some type of something. I don't know. Okay, and then we have the owl here with this phallic energy here. Somebody's just too wise to jump on somebody. You might be looking at this phallic saying, oh, I saw it was good. I saw it was something, and then have sex with this person. Then a bump is on your butt the next day or something. Like somebody's trying to scare you to like um, scare somebody to. It's like ruin it. It's like say you've been refraining from something because God been like holding you back from sex or something. Because you better be careful of somebody that God is refraining from having sex. Because if the other person let the devil slip in, that's their own problem. I can't stop you. I can't stop you from, if you're a person that's looking at me and we're in a relationship and you know that things ain't been perfect, I can't stop you from going out and doing what the fuck you gonna do. But what you not about to do is make me feel some kind of way. If I didn't earn 30 or 40 years in a relationship, bitch, if I'm going through something new, what you not gonna do is stop me from going through that. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could be you might well go your ass out the door and abandon me for real, and then I will see what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because that's what you're not about to do. Anyways, if I was thinking this weekend, I might could get me some. You ruined it trying to do whatever you was doing to ruin it. Cause I will hold my motherfucking breath, nigga. It's the Taurus. I'm a real motherfucking Taurus. I'm a real motherfucking Taurus, nigga. I've been dealing with this shit, these rituals from my mom trying to make me cry or make me sad about something. If you trying to do that, more than likely I'm gonna laugh. I'm going to. My heart is gonna sing, and I'm gonna go deeper, and I might cry because of the love of God that I feel inside of me because of you motherfuckers playing with me and trying to test me again, and I ain't found something that just looked like your ass. It looked like it's coming from you and run up on your motherfucking ass. So do you understand what I'm saying? I'd rather. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. I can't take it with y'all. We got the blue house energy is in reverse with the family room. Okay. Mm. You gonna have a problem on your hands. Shit. I used to get extra ass whooping because I knew that I was getting a spanking more so because you mad about something else, motherfucker, and you coming up in here with that shit. And I think it used to make my mom mad. Because you know, they be mad when they be like, oh, you ain't gonna cry? And even if it was some extra ass whooping because I wasn't gonna cry, nigga, I waited until I got in the room to let a dead tear jump out my motherfucker eye, bitch. I'm not letting you see it. I'm not playing with y'all. This is why, like, all of this stuff is like, it's been seen before. Like, I don't know why they don't do nothing different. Maybe maybe that's what they're trying to do. Okay, it's nothing to do with nothing, man. It's nothing. You cannot build up a child thinking that, or you building up this child to damage it. Yeah, we're gonna damage this child to the time. And when it don't happen the way you want it to, and then you get mad. Like, what is you doing? I can't stand when people think like this. And then what made me think that these people must be insane is because you keep just doing the same thing over and over again. I don't know. And I heard that mean that's insanity. These people like, you ain't learned your lesson. Damn, what did I do wrong? Excuse me, can I raise my hand and ask the question? Nah, you know, that's what the teacher tell me. Nah, you can't ask your, and I got to pee or something. I'm like, okay, well, you don't want to ask a question. I'm just about to go right to the bathroom. Like, I don't know what you telling me. If y'all got cameras in here, you look at me, I'm going to the bathroom. You could look at me in there, I'm peeing, and I'm coming right back. But you're not about to stop me from going to the damn bathroom because these bad kids up in here doing this other shit when they go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So somebody don't want somebody to be able to fight for their right. Something like that. And there's nothing wrong with this. Somebody is making it wrong. So you're going to raise a nation of people that can't raise their hand in the classroom if the teacher is touching them wrong, or if the children in the classroom is doing something to this person wrong. Yeah, this is what they doing here. Yeah. Yeah. And then I was hearing like another land, but I don't think so. You want to change that I'm America. You want to tie me to another land. But some of them people that you got over there ain't even from there. You could show me all the pictures of Cambodia and these other people if you want to. What I told you, I already know what you is, Mystic Beauty. I know what your DNA is. I know, motherfucker. It ain't no Caucasian man on this soil that's more connected, or a Native American, or whatever the fuck you calling yourself, to this soil than I. You could try to change all the documents you want. Do you understand? This is just the meat and skin and bones and apparatus that God chose for me to show up in this time. There ain't no more other America. Do you understand what I'm saying? You could be, I don't give a fuck if you, my father was in the military. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. The spirit of the soul of America rests here. There ain't nobody that's more. I've been thinking for the past couple days, what word am I trying to say? It just, I am that, which is that. You just don't got nothing that's more American made or something than this on the so-called spiritual aspect of something like this that cares more about. And so people that want to keep people out of me, like me, out of building, you have a problem with something more than that. There ain't nobody that would be willing to fight for the country. Do you understand? The betterment, the embetterment. I've thought about this shit my whole life. You will not deter me. You will not. So I don't know what you're going to do, but I don't know. All right. So somebody's mixing up something here. They could be trying to get rid of these blue people or something. They could be a very deeply representing something. Okay. And somebody saying that to say this blue house is in the wrong, this may not be there may not be true about this particular person or this situation, but the bad health is coming from this couple here, okay, with this white swan and this other swan. These people might look very majestic together, or something together, nice lifestyle, nice things in their home, nice cars and things like this. I think that's more what this is just referencing. But these people have, it's like a third party situation. It's the abuse, the sexual abuse of another person with this clitoral damage here. Somebody having their clitoral area clipped or something here. The skin could have been used to create a phallic for one of these people that want to change themselves. This is like a Lord energy that been doing this for a long time. All right. Somebody wants to somebody so they could have took a piece of skin from me and gave it to this person or something, and this is the heart here. They cannot love each other unless they're powering their love with my heart. Do you understand what I'm saying? And one of these people is in bad health now because of something. They can now have a gaping hole or sore or something. You see how it's white and clean and pure? It's healed properly. Somebody has done something here for somebody else that ain't even worthy or worth it. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is also some man that could be resentful deep down inside that they never had a son. Do you understand? And they got a daughter with more heart than any of these niggas in the world. Okay. Um, uh, this could be somebody like that, and they're real. Something is coming out because they, with this tradition, it's very important to have a boy to take over something. Oh, this is going to be the man that have the daughter that sit on this throne. Oh, we all ashamed of this person, or oh, we hate this person. Why you didn't kill that bitch a long time ago, or something like this. So any little attention, male attention that come in, whether these people are gay or whatever this is, any little new booty male attention that come in. Oh, look at the specimen. It reminds me of like the dark crystal with them damn Skeksis. Like, any little specimen come in, they're like, oh yeah, look what Shalonda found. Like it's opening up the gate for you to be fucking with something that I brought up in here. You see what I'm saying? It's done for. Like I said, whatever these people are, or these plants are, or these whatever irritants or whatever, like motherfucker, this person was changed several times. You can only keep one of them. Why are you using my money to support the rest of these dead niggas that's lined up? I'm not having it. Not having it no more. You got the shit is over. And I can't live my life because you stealing my shit to give it to these dead motherfuckers and feed these fucking walkers. Somebody name could be Walker. And somebody knows that somebody is the child here. Okay? Somebody knows that this could also be somebody is locked up somewhere. Like a lot of these people might be dealing with this from sea to sea, that their parents swapped up on them or something real quick. They not the dad is being a certain way to his daughters or his sons or something like this, and somebody's doing something. This is giving me the energy of my so-called stepmother wanting my dad all to herself and her family, like to do things with them with whatever like this, without like to have me around, to force me to separate from his ex-girlfriend and her children and hanging out with other family members, to stick around knowing I really don't want to do what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But to try to rub in what he's doing with them that he never did with. It's almost like somebody was mind reading. Like when I was younger, when I was a teenager, my dad worked all the time. He was either at work at his part-time job or at one of his apartments. And so I would just pull up on him like, oh, well, I mean, what else I'm supposed to do? Shit, can I just get some money? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, um, but then I do admit one time, because he told me, I said, why can't do nothing fun together? Most 16-year-old girls is not trying to hang out with their dad. And I think he told me one time we was going to go bowling. One time, because I never did anything outside of the house. Like when my dad used to take me to the mall, he would not come in there with me. He would sit in his red truck at Lakehurst Mall or wherever we was at. He will give me the money. I will go in there. I don't think I've really been in a grocery store with my dad. I don't, and so I'm starting to wonder too. I'm starting to wonder, because it make me wonder, did they do a swap with my dad and the so-called dead husband of the stepmother? when he started listening to that country music? Did they already do like a swap or something like this? And maybe the person didn't realize he was in brown skin, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? This could even be something that happened before my dad even met this person. Cause this an old witch. The lighthouse or whatever like this, or whatever your name is, with that red hair. You must be the youngest version of Sharon. Cause once the one that they the main one, I call that the main one because it's the one that's latching on to a chosen one or a son of God. It's the one that latches on. Then it feeds the rest of the ones in the lineage. Like if this person had clones already. hmm It's the way the whole body treats the person. Like my younger me, these ones, I'm wondering if the spouse or this could be the shadow energy. They It's like, say my person went into the shadow energy, and at the rate he was mentally, he was able to pull this in. Okay, I go into the shadow energy, then I can move his body around like a snake or something like this. I don't know if that's how it works, but I don't. It's just strange to me. But I remember one time my feelings was hurt because they was like, "Oh my God!" I used to come over there, and he used to force me to come over there with him. And I told you, I've never been that intimate with. I had Caucasian friends at school, neighbors, people I played with. I stayed at their house, but this was actually joining of families or something. What they were trying to do, okay. And if these people was reading my mind back then, I wasn't saying nothing bad, but I'd be like, mm. It was just that little shit. Like, oh, why y'all got the dog sitting on your lap at the table licking off your cereal? I'm not sitting over there. Because I was not used to stuff like that. It was a culture shock for me. I wasn't like, I hate these people, they disgust me or not. No, I just was just thinking like, what the fuck? That's kind of curious. To have a dog on your lap, the dog. Why is the dog walking across the top of the table while we sitting here eating? I can't do that. I can't do that. And I go to my places, house like, they cool and everything, but they just be doing some shit. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They be doing stuff I don't understand. You know, that's that's just it. But I do remember one time when I used to go over there, and then they were like, "Oh my God," they'd be like, "Oh Billy," like talking to my dad or whatever, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah," because we were at the arcade the other day, or we were at the bowling alley, and da 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 da. And I'm thinking like, that's funny. And I think I told him one time because I only asked you to go somewhere one time. I asked you, I like to go bowling. Yeah, I asked you to go bowling one time. And then everybody's like, oh, yeah, Billy, we were at the mall. Motherfucker, do you know how many times I went to the mall? You ain't even come up in there with me. And you up in there with them. It was 2 times where I was just like, the fuck wrong with you? It made me feel some kind of way. I was still a teenager. It ain't like I'm rubbing it in and nothing, but like I had come here because my dad was really sad. I thought. So to fill the void a little bit, I just thought maybe I'd fight this out with my mom and I would come back here with my dad and I would just care about my dad, and my mom from a distance. My mom had, my little sister was her baby. She had her and she had my brother, and I'm just like, well, my dad don't have nobody. Maybe I should go back there with them. And plus all my family is there. It wasn't just my dad, to be honest with you. Shit, I was a 15-year-old girl. I had friends here. I had shit I was doing here. So it was a little bit of, that too. Okay. So I don't know. Again, you be wondering sometimes about manipulation too. Like who was manipulating these thoughts? If these older people, it's like shame on you. All right. Yeah, we got community, we got imprisonment in reverse, and then we have community here. So they could have had somebody in prison. This could all be something about me freeing versions of me or somebody else. Somebody could have been in prison for a long time, and now this person is out. I don't know why you would have. a fake version of the person acting as that person. What's important about this person that somebody couldn't just been in jail? Why would you have to have this person in jail and then still have the family and still have the family live out these years with a fake version of that person? Like, what is so good about this family, or what is so good about this person that you couldn't just let this be somebody that was not in the public eye? Where they just get out of jail and be like, yeah, you was in jail for this time. Why would you have a fake person or something like this out here? It kind of just don't make no sense to me. I mean, it just don't make no sense to me, but it's a lot of stuff that don't make no sense. And then we got the book here, all right? And people can't feed. Now, it was about to come out in the upright. I'm not going to lie. Y'all seen that, right? But this came out in reverse, okay? So somebody could be trying to now take something serious and preserve something, all right? Um, but I don't know if it's for the right person. We got the immature woman, or this is somebody that hasn't matured, or they haven't gone through a certain process, or something like this. Let's see. I'm going to break that down in a second, but now somebody's concerned that they were hiding something. Who is the Most High? So, okay. Okay, there's something between two people here. Somebody is conflicted. Because let's say, what about this? What if these people had moved somewhere else for 24 years? Say these people, they can't be without this energy. So this is the A1 energy here. But let's just say that these people had to go south for 20 years, 24 years. Somebody found something or created something in my likeness to be in Georgia. Okay. Also, something in my likeness to be somewhere else. Okay. This gives me this Ashamol energy. Reason why I stopped even talking about something that was pinging me. Because I'm like, I see. And then we have something about somebody getting this money from the queen. And these people could have been astonished here. Because at one point in time, I feel like they even reincarnated an older version of somebody's grandfather or something to play the part of like a role of like a kingdom or something like this. So say like really when you was 14, something devastating happened, like in something tribal or something like this. Somebody been passed away for that long. You hear what I'm saying? They waited all this time to just now say something. But this message should have came to you at 14. Or this is like somebody was going to be embarrassed and they didn't want you to know that your father or your mother, or they didn't want you to be able to fight for your father or your mother or your boyfriend or your daughter or your sister. Somebody put somebody in some type of imprisonment, and you were supposed to get this message like your dad went to jail today or your mom went to jail today, but nobody never said nothing to you. Yet the family just created a clone of this person. The family created a clone of this person. The person could have been imprisoned away from the community. I don't know, to not come back in or warned. But you didn't get some message. That's all I'm gonna say. And this could have been even about some money from the queen or from somebody of a astute something. Okay. This could have been preparing somebody to be the most high, number one, and somebody investing in your dreams or investing in school for you or something like this. This could be a sponsor or something here. Oh, somebody that, oh my goodness, what is that? Somebody that noticed that you had something about you and the parent was not being fair, and they said, listen, I'm going to sponsor this child. Okay, but you never received this. All right? This hobbit energy. Somebody could have went and started some other kind of organization, a church or something with this. Somebody went into the woods or something, or into nature. They could have created something strange here. All right. Somebody can't support something here, or something is over. Poverty in reverse for someone. Somebody could also be leaving out of the woods or something, or out of like the off the grid, and then they're not in poverty anymore, but they could be coming out of off the grid. But this is not somebody's main male, or this is not your guy, like your father or whatever this is here. Huh. I'm getting the stories. There was not the Briar Rabbit, but there was another movie that came up, like a cartoonish kind of thing for my grown self to be watching. Okay, um, about 10 years ago, it was about, I can't, the Hollow or the the Burrow. It was something about these rabbits, and it was not like a quite a cartoon, but it was not quite a movie. Okay, and there was a colony of rabbits or whatever, and it was following these rabbits around. Da 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 da. They were making burrows or something. Um, it was like a culture kind of shock thing. They had a storyteller and anything amongst these rabbits. Now, this also making me people about people. You know how it, you know how on Friday the dad be like, "Oh yeah, something something." He be like, "Bang bang bang," doing that thing. Like these could be like over sexualized, or it doesn't have to be actual penetration of like private parts, but these could be people that like to study. They like to not watch TV. They're not couch potatoes. They like to investigate and study nature and go and find samples of soil and test them, or these are like different group of people here. You could have been, I used to be like this when I was younger. All right. I watched a lot of TV, but I also spent a lot of time outside picking and creating and doing other weird stuff. Okay. Um, but um, hmm, I feel like this is a group of people like that that read the encyclopedia and can say, yes, let me, oh, did you know that the pH, like somebody that get into shit like this, okay? Somebody could have been acting as though they were the main male in the situation, and they weren't. And somebody did somebody dirty here. Some dirt is being exposed about what this person was doing here, and they can't trap this person with an illness, or trap this person, or hold this person down, or tie this person down. Somebody is not a star. This could also be like a Cowboy Bill kind of, like somebody could be like, damn, because I keep hearing you should see me in a crown. So somebody's definitely trying to steal my crown. But this is like, by like making themselves look some type of astute way or something here. This could also be a masculine, like another feminine, because of their looks, or because somebody found out that this person was going to be taller than me, or something like this when they grow up. They could have preserved that person. Okay. It's like somebody's flaunting the younger version of me in my face, and they look good for the age. But that's not the real me. Okay. Yeah. This one is. Okay. Yeah, there's something about somebody's identity, or somebody is better than, wisdom is better than precious metals or models or whatever this is here. All right. And somebody just don't want somebody looking into whatever this is. I told you, some type of dis-ease here around the Biden administration. This don't have to be like a disease like blood or nothing. This could just be a discrepancy in something, a family tree, a root of something here. And we got 24 in reverse. This woman and this man, or this man and this man, or woman and woman, whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is. Somebody might even be going back to look at something again. This is not just the last thing that somebody wants. Because whoever this is, they could be standing here protecting the main female, but they're looking, they want to know what this is. Because say that there was two of me back then. Somebody thought that this version of me did something or gave something to somebody. But perhaps it's not. Perhaps it's the person that apps. It's the person that they've been treating like a princess. All right. Somebody's been treating somebody like a princess. Like in this reality, I'm like, oh, yeah, I ain't having no more kids, nothing like this. I just want to get a tummy tuck or something like this. But I never got a tummy tuck. But in that reality, some bitch was getting every part of her body done, her face and everything, to look like the me that I'm gonna be working myself into when I walked into my purpose. Do you get what I'm saying? It's stuff weird like this, okay? But all this time, this person feels like there's could be a couple of people that got, yeah, I don't like the way that these little green things is on here. The emerald key. Somebody is not the emerald key. Somebody is not the Taurus. Somebody is not something. But somebody's also trying to keep a hold of this velvet energy, this velvet rose. That's could also be the shadow empress of a young version of this person. But whoever this is, the main female is over here looking like bored and plain and bland. But you got somebody thought that this was the key for sure. But I don't like these green bumps on here. Okay, I don't like that cluster of whatever that is. And somebody's just waiting. They're trying to protect it. It's like, no, y'all told me. And then they're like, oh, wait a minute. I know why you told me to go. Because somebody's about to attack this one. And this is the real one. And then they run back and try to hurry up and protect you because you didn't convince this person to take out this person. Somebody also could have came back too. They don't care if this person is sick. They'll just strap up. There's something nostalgic about the energy or the memories or something. And then we have sudden wealth. Somebody could, okay, I'm going to just not say that part, but sudden wealth in reverse. Somebody's just coming over here to stop the sudden wealth, or let's put this another way too, because this ain't the key. And then we got this rose in prison with the doors open. But now this person is in prison and the door is closed. Even though this person is in reverse. Somebody's trying to protect this person. Somebody's trying to protect this person. They still prefer somebody, they're still being a colorist or something like this. And I feel like whoever, let's look at it two ways, because this is the main female. She's just like kind of plain looking, but we do see that she's in a royal, like she's in a nice, somebody has a nice apartment or they have a nice place where they're living. This person, this is not their wealth. This is not, like somebody could be a psychopath. Like your child could have been created or something like this out of a psychopath's DNA or something. Like, I don't know, man. I see somebody like living like Michael Jackson did, kind of like how I think that karmic circus energy be having all that shit in the background and puppets and everything. Like somebody lives, it's like a fun house with somebody. They could have, went from rag to riches. And to this person, this is riches. If I can buy all the clowns I want and have a place to stay, I'll just be fine and be quiet. Like somebody is doing something weird like this. Um, Somebody's treating the tail like the head and the head like the tail of something. But whoever this is, I was seeing it a second way too. Whoever has this nice shit like this is not the person that got the sudden wealth. Now you could have got something in the mail and they said, oh, could I be trying to think about something? Like, did I ever get something in the mail? I was overjoyed. Like, what is this? I bet this a prank. And somebody be like, oh, that's a prank. There ain't nobody sending you no $1,000,000 or something. Girl, that's one of them chain letters or something. And maybe something wasn't. Like this could be a lost memory. This could be a lost memory. Yeah, because adjudication here. This person doesn't care. This could even be somebody that only want to come back to get justice or to get you justice, or it's kind of crazy. Adjudication here in reverse to make something fair so that we can finally get this change here. Okay. And now, but I don't know why they want to do this all of a sudden here with this, that they were waiting until you went through something before. I don't know. You pierce my soul, and I am half agony and half hope. 5, 5, 9, 5, 428. Okay. Yeah. This is, oh shit, this is me and my person's birthday. Well, not the month. Damn. But we got we, Al in reverse. This could be two people that, okay, let's go here. We, Al in reverse. Some people could be trying to turn two people into like jungle bunnies or something. Like wild sex crazy something here. Cause it's like these are people that would think about something like, oh, this, you the man, when you walk around like this with your hair chest out, your chest hair and everything like this. Not religious. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody is mm, pumping their chest, poking their chest out or something. Yeah, okay. I'm the man. I ain't religious. Something like this here. This person could have a large, plate thing down there. All right. And then we got pale skin tone. Or you can't be the man unless you act like this, or unless you got pale skin, or unless you a gang banger, or you out in the streets, you got to be doing it like this or something like this. Discount God and religion. You ain't no man unless standing on your own or something like this. This also somebody might not wear a, what. Okay. Somebody is gorgeous here. Because I be seeing this one girl, she kind of remind me of this. And I be thinking, damn, I remember looking in the mirror one time thinking, this how my eyes look. I was like, why my eyes look like that? Like an owl at the top. Like, it's like my eyes kind of like hers is kind of almond shaped to the side. But I remember like why it looked like my eyes don't, the top of my eyelid is like straight across and the bottom is like a half moon. Like I used to, like, I don't know, it's a weird way I used to look at myself in a fucking mirror and be like, why is like my eyelids not don't open up all the way? I don't know, it's something about this girl eyelid, and I'd be thinking, I wonder if this is like some kind of offspring or something here. Yeah, curly hair in reverse. Somebody could have just straightened their hair. This could be a child trying to communicate with you. It's something about that person's eyes. I used to look in the mirror and be like, why are my eyes like that? Or something like this. Like when I was trying to put on my mascara, I just noticed that something was just like a little different about the shape of my eyes. Yeah. It's like we're just on here talking on this channel. I guess motherfuckers just don't sit here and just be real like this. I don't know, because I probably can't help it because this is how I used to talk with my friends and stuff. But it's like, how dare you come over here to this channel? Even if I sound a little violent or reckless, this is just YouTube, guys. You don't have to come and look at people's channel. And it's just the weirdest thing to me. Cause like these are gangbangers. Like, yeah, I'm about to go over this YouTube channel, see what this bitch saying today because I'm trying to find out where that bitch live. You know, like what gangster? That's gangster. That's like other kind of shit. That ain't real. No, what you doing? You ain't no niggas out in the street no more. Come on, line. It's almost like these people. And you feel like you getting to know me by I'm saying this, and they say, "Girl, that was your mistake. You wasn't supposed to go on sign and say." But it's almost like that ain't even my shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's so weird, and there's nothing to explain to these people because it really don't matter what you think at the end of the day. It really doesn't. So I see if I grew up with these people and we was in the tribe or something, and these are the same girls that I ran through the field and skinned my knee with, and shit like this. It's like almost like all them people is dead. I don't know these people. Just like the memories and just like that part of me that was there with those people is gone. Well, I don't know who was there. I don't know if it was me or number 10 or number 11 in these memories. I don't know. It really don't fucking matter. Because some of us are fighting off things where they're trying to make us atone for family members, and these ain't even your family members, or this is like a traveling vampire circus, and they all stick together because of the oath that they take with each other, and they wanted you to be one of them because they can't. But you turned out looking at the situation like, why was y'all fucking with me like that? I ain't never talking to y'all again. And they're like, it ain't supposed to work like that. Nobody does that. You're supposed to just like take it like a grain of salt and just join us. And I'm thinking, well, it got to be something the fuck else out there for me. Like, I ain't saying I got to hate you. If this is what y'all do and you telling me now, well, yeah, but that ain't what I'm about to be. I got something else to do. So we got the privileged lady here. We got without the gift. So somebody could be trying to make somebody sick. That's why I was also saying, it's like the school getting mad at the students because the intercom system went down, and then a fire thing happened, and you got to listen to the fire alarm, but right after fire alarm the principal is supposed to say something, but you're like, well, if the principal didn't say nothing, maybe it's just a little switch or a hiccup or something, and then everybody's like, well, I don't know, and then people gonna start coming out of the class, and people like, should we I don't know, should we still follow the thing because we didn't hear, you know like one or the other, or they both supposed to happen. Because really, this could be somebody just pulling an alarm and want us to go outside, and they're gonna trap the kids and take them away. So because we have to have the principal has to say, all right, guys, whatever, or something on the thing for us to go through with like that's the first person. We hear the thing, we wait for the principal to say something. All right, girls and boys, this is a fire drill or something like this. It goes hand in hand. Um, Something is supposed to go hand in hand, and it just doesn't go that way. Okay. Um, it's like if we have, I told y'all, we're gonna keep using the 101 Dalmatians or 101 energy here. Um, somebody that's jealous of you or been using your shit all this time that don't want to get caught, tripped up the wires so that on the day when everybody was called back to go stand in the woods and wait for the spaceship, bitch, I'm just making up something. You were supposed to have a tick-tock time bomb in you to go to that place too, but they didn't give it to you. They gave it to your child, or they gave it to your husband, or they gave it to somebody else. So when these people is all the way on the other side of space, they're like, hey, we counted everybody. It's almost like not Look Who's Talking. That was one of my favorite movies growing up. But with Kevin, the Lost in New York, okay? That movie, okay? Um, when they counted on them people, and then they're like, we forgot somebody, Kevin. And then they remember, that he was at home, stuck at home or whatever. So that's why I said somebody did like a cruel thing like this, knowing that uh, people that are your race or your stock in 3 months, there's going to be something, if they're still on this planet, something like their skin is going to start melting off their body, and they're going to have to go through a year worth of torture and torment and pain, and nobody's going to know how to heal this person or help this person, and they're going to die a very whatever the word is, death. And the person didn't do anything in their life to deserve that. It's just one motherfucker that only wanted this job, that only stood here for 30 years and worked this place because they wanted to see this person, because of a personal dislike of this person. They just wanted this person to hurt very badly. This is somebody that could have spoke up when they were with you, like, oh, it hurts my feelings when you go out with your friends and you don't, but they never told you this. But when they went in this program, they opened up to these people and said, yeah, when I was with my wife, she used to, you guys invite me out. She used to just go out with her friends and leave me behind. And it's some stupid shit like this or something. When you say, are you okay with it? I mean, do I hurt your feelings? I really don't want to hurt your feelings. So tell me the truth if I be hurting your feelings when I still got to live my life or something like this. No, it's okay. It's something. But deep down inside, you did feel that way, and you didn't tell me that. You broke our bond, and you told other people that, and then you made them build up some type of repertoire. Well, let's find out what this bitch was doing. Or somebody used manipulation tactics. Now imagine this nigga ain't even supposed to be on the ship. I'm supposed to be headlining the ship, and these people didn't listen to this person. Now you done got your ass kicked out of the ship. So the same thing you want us to happen to me, say that a big old spaceship come out of here today when all this shit is about to be over and take me to outer space, and all you motherfuckers got to stay here. It's just room for one person now. You say I was too fat? Okay, well, somebody's going to custom make me one little parachute, space suit shit, and I'm going to get to leave here, and you're going to stay here. And the thing that you thought was going to happen to me is going to happen to you. Like, God can be wicked too. Yeah. We got a wealthy man in reverse that put somebody on display. Or you guys are a group of like rabbit energies or wolf energies. But because your wolf, okay, say your wolf gifts didn't get activated, but you were still a wolf. But it was because these people are doing something to you scientifically. So you still could have some of the wolf tendencies, like, mating and stuff like this. It's not supposed to bother a situation. But if for some reason, this person is not really a wolf, so it did bother them. You really a wolf. It didn't bother you. Or this person, do you get what I'm saying? So you see, it's something weird like that. But this wealthy man that put somebody on display, somebody is in reverse here. Because that's why I said somebody could have been using scientific measures on me or you to make it seem like we weren't achieving something. Well, damn, I thought they told me when the person was born that she was a this, and that. And we're not getting any of that. And this could be because something like this here. This is kind of strange a little bit here. And this, something just got out of hand. You know how it be on the movies, like the guys on Home. That's what it is, Home Alone. The guys on there, they kept on trying. They got burnt, only had patches of hair left. They was limping. Their clothes had burn holes in it, everything like this. But they kept on. They slipped on them skates, fell down the thing, broke their back. But they kept on going up in there trying to do that to the boy. Like, I don't know. Yeah. So somebody was not going to the police station. Somebody could have also been going to, yeah, because somebody could have got a divorce secretly or they were entrapped somewhere. And somebody was not going there. This person was blocked. Or somebody got a union removed to have somebody blocked. Somebody could have been going to a place to go visit this person. And now they feeling like shit because somebody could have passed away or something like this, and you didn't get to say goodbye to somebody. I picked up that heavy yesterday, right? And it's funny because the first card that I seen when I picked up these cards up out of the, when I picked up out of my purse was ashamed. Yeah, something shady about this. Oh, my parents were divorced or something. Yeah, something about DNA in reverse. So I don't know what the fuck y'all got. I'm not, because I be feeling bad sometimes. Like somebody's trying to put something back together or save somebody, and I'm gonna say something that mess it up. This was some kind of experiment that a community did here. Okay. Yeah, funeral. That's what I'm saying. Round and round, fake death. This could be somebody that come and watch you from the sidelines, and then they hear what you saying because you're not good with communicating over airwaves. You communicate with people face to face, and the person just running away again. They only love you. They only want to be with you, but there's been a barrier here, and the person can't communicate or connect with you how they used to. My way, somebody could be a ghost now or something like this. A tough guy act some kind of way with you or something. You see, turning your back on this person. Somebody's hurt. Somebody's emotional because I haven't even really been emotional. Really, I'm feeling emotional. This is somebody that don't let down those barriers. Okay, they were not able to. You could remind this person of somebody. Yes, this person is not happy. You could remind this person of somebody. It's something very vulnerable about a situation here. It really is. Yeah. DNA in reverse, married in reverse, and then backstab, shady business. Yeah, somebody did something here to stop you from doing something here. The heartbroken person in reverse, the miss you person. Mm. A love spell somebody had on somebody because they seen what somebody was doing. Somebody could have been horrible. This is like somebody like having somebody trapped somewhere and letting people go like do something like that to them for whatever reason. Like, so, okay, this is getting really topsy turvy and twirly, and I'm not gonna go there. It's ripping my heart out my chest, whatever it is, because it's kind of like a divine. They might be disconnected from their source energy or their God or something, and they don't. Somebody doesn't like this. This could also be somebody had a child. excuse me, had a child, or you could be this child. Um, They just want that connection back, or they want you to get their child or have their child, or they don't want this man that could have had this person done up to have this baby. What in the heck? Okay, I'm done with that. Girl, that shit is nasty. I don't know what this is. I'm wondering if somebody stole somebody or kidnapped somebody from the Magic Kingdom, or from a certain place. But this person loved you more than whoever these people is. This was times was different back then. Also, somebody saying this in something is in the air, but I just don't know. It's also somebody's child is trying to steal was trying to steal something from them. Not a child this little though. Somebody could be like, no, you stole that information. No, half of this is mine or something. It's when I was a little girl or something like this. And I was playing with these toys or something here. Like this person was not a thief when they were little, and somebody could have said that you were, okay, in these beginning stages, okay, so that you couldn't have anything to do with this creating of this or working here or something like this. Hmm.